Hey guys, Derek with D&D Wild Outdoors here. I want to do a quick review on some video camera stuff that I've been trying. Now, I have a Ion camera that I do some of my videos with. I do some of my videos with my phone. Our new technology phones are just excellent and they work great. But I did purchase a GoPro. It's the Hero 3 Black Edition. The camera itself is amazing. It takes great quality photo. Great sound. Everything's good about the camera. The problem that I was having was with battery life. Now it came with one battery and they're extremely small, 3.7 with 1775 mAh. Now they take around 45 minutes to charge. I actually bought two batteries offline, replacement batteries with a charging dock for this, and they work okay. The charging dock works excellent. The batteries work as they should. The problem is they just simply don't last very long, and I was getting up to 45 minutes from a full charge with these batteries, and in the cold they were absolutely junk. In fact, the GoPro would be dead by the time I even got out to my area, and I do a lot of ice fishing and things in the winter months, so the camera was basically useless. So I started looking into a backup situation, a backup battery. They make a piggyback battery, and that's where I originally started with the GoPro. Here at my local electronics store, I got looking into other possibilities, and what I found was this refuel. Now, this refuel claims 6 hours of recording on a single charge. It's waterproof up to 131 foot of water, dustproof, dirt-proof. It seals against elements no matter where you go, and I will claim this thing seals like crazy. And it allows for extreme cold heat. It says custom formulated battery provides steady power from -22 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's extreme, and that's what I'm looking for, is that longevity of life. Now, as far as the claim for the 6 hours, that I honestly don't know, and I'm not sure of anybody that would run a GoPro for 6 hours straight. But if I can get an hour out of this thing, I will be happy. Now, I have used it in the extreme colds yesterday out fishing, and it did not die on me. In fact, I was able to make a video. So we've already made one big step. But what I did find is that the case it's waterproof, it's sealed tight, which stops sound from getting to the actual camera to take. So I modified my case to be able to have that volume port, basically, and I'm going to show you that real quick. What I did is I took a drill bit and I punched some holes. You can see right here, these 5 holes. I punched them right above this button through the case to be right on that volume port on this GoPro. So I'm going to do a test on this and hopefully see if it works. Now, true, it took the underwater capability away from this box, but what I'm going to do is buy a second box. They're relatively cheap, 20 bucks or less for a waterproof box, and at that point I will go back to using my small batteries and my waterproof backer with this GoPro. But what I wanted to do was just be able to utilize this GoPro in its form, having volume and everything that I need in longevity of life at one go. So I'll show you this battery real quick. It actually comes with the whole case as part of it. It comes on the hinge with the pin, and you can't see it right now, maybe. It has these 3 lights in the back that show if it's charged or not, which is very awesome. The top one will be fully charged, the second one is in the mid, and then the bottom one has, I believe it's 30% of life left. So it's actually quite useful. So I'm going to do 2 tests, one without and one with, to show you guys the difference. And hopefully this light modification and the use of this battery will show you guys and help you guys out in the field with your GoPros. Now, as you can see, the plug-in port actually moves in here, and that is because everything is on an angle, and when you shut it, as you shut it and it latches into the GoPro, as it plugs into the GoPro, it'll straighten itself out, and that's what puts the electrodes in there together. So it's actually a really cool setup. So I noticed this just takes a micro USB, comes with the kit. Its charge time was, now that was brand new, I have not had to charge it yet since then. Its charge time was about 3 hours. So, you know, when it got to that lower percentage and you went to charge it up, I'm not sure on the charge time on that, but I'm guessing it's going to be in that relatively simple 2 hours, hopefully less than that. That is quite a long charge time, but it's also a bit much larger battery. So, but you know that it comes completely ready to plug right onto your GoPro. Is a huge hassle-free. You don't have to buy a secondary backer for it. None of that. It is just simply direct attach. Now, it was $50, but you know, $50 is a small price to pay, to be quite honest with you, to have longevity of use. So I'm going to do 2 tests, one with the ports and one without the ports, and we'll see if we get the wanted volume out of our videos. And again, this is just merely to do a review on this refuel by Digipower, and it's good. It's a good review, and you know, hopefully my modification, if you guys were to use that and need it, will be worth your time and effort to do that. So thanks for hanging with us. Let's do some tests. Alright guys, so this is the first test with the ports open with the small drill bit that I used. I opened up a small 5-hole port right around the speaker on the GoPro. So we're doing a test now, testing 1, 2, 3, 4 on the volume, and hopefully this is the perfect modification that I can utilize this GoPro extensively now, given the extra added time I have on this battery. So all this is, like I said, just simply a quick test, trying to see how well that modification works. So we're going to do a second test with the ports covered and let you guys hear and see how that works, and hopefully the first test works out for us. Alright guys, this is the second test with the ports covered. Like I said, I put 5 small drill bit holes in my case, and we're just doing 2 tests back to back here to see which one works the best. So thanks for being with us today, and hope our mods can help you guys. Well, thanks for watching our video today, guys. I hope the proof is in the pudding as you watch that and listen to the vocalization on that. It definitely made a difference punching those holes in the side of that case, and hope you guys can use that to your advantage. You know, none of this was direct towards a company or promoted for a company. This was just me doing a little self-testing and trying to make things work better for me. So I hope you guys can utilize that in the field, and we'll see you next time here on D&D Wild Outdoors.